coming tonight. We want to thank the Milledgeville Chamber of Commerce for helping us get started and get going in the right direction with the new book. We want to thank the Milledgeville Country Club and its staff and its beautiful president, Gwen Shaw. Thank you very much. Hey, notice I didn't say anything about Tom.
Thank God.
And we want to thank Georgia College and State University for loaning us the talent that you will hear a little bit later tonight. And we want to thank our friends and family who have supported this book and have really made it take off. Also, we want to thank Z97. And they have really helped us out in this. You know, this book it's took off from absolutely nothing. I wrote it as kind of a lark, and it turned out obviously pretty good. But one of the things about this book, and that ties directly to the chamber, is that this book loves Milledgeville. It says a lot of nice things about Milledgeville, and we need a lot of nice things said about Milledgeville because we have a great place here. I mean, I was interviewed a couple of years ago by the New York Wall Street Journal and Georgia Trend magazine, and I made it clear to them I was not from Atlanta, I was from Milledgeville. And I've always thought of Milledgeville as being my hometown and always will be. If this book becomes a bestseller, and we think it's got a shot to be, the world will know the positive side of Milledgeville. Because we talk about it all the time through this book that, you know, we've got so many things that other cities just wish they had. We've got the lakes, we've got the colleges, we've got the antebellum history, and we've got a new attitude in the chamber and in the community that I think is going to move us forward and make Milledgeville what it always has had the opportunity to be. Where the book came from was basically a few people, from some negative feedback I got from some of my earlier writing, and I probably needed it. What happened was a couple of people told me that I couldn't write this book, I shouldn't write this book, and it wouldn't sell if I did. But all three of those things were washed away when the book has sold out the first edition. And we ordered 275 books to start with, and I thought I'd go to my grave with 250 of them with me. But after I made my family buy 25 books. But it not only sold out, but it got rave reviews from some major people in some high places. And we think it's going to do good, and I appreciate y'all being here tonight. You know, the book starts out with a dedication to my mom, who's here tonight, Miss Etta Mae Spillers. And one day as a kid, I never knew she knew any cuss words. And one day as a kid, I had a bad attitude about some things at school, and things just weren't going my way, and I was whining and bitching. And she said, Bruce, and she never said Bruce until she was mad at me. She said, Bruce, you know, your problem is you have optorectitis. And I said, well, Mom, what is that? She said, that's when your optical gland gets mixed up with your rectal gland and you get a shitty outlook on life. Boy, you need to straighten up. Mom, we love you. And as I said in the book, I hope you enjoy most of this book.
I did. Some of the language wasn't my most, I didn't enjoy a lot of the language, but that's okay. I read it.
Okay, that's enough, Mom. Okay, I want to introduce to you my newest best friend, is Iona Pendergrass. Iona works with the reason I asked y'all to say a word of thanks to Georgia College. She is in the drama department of theater, and she made the mistake of giving me 2 hours of coaching last night, so I would be ready tonight. So she started reading the stories to me, and I said, "You are going to come." So what we decided to do is do a couple of readings of a couple of stories, and as you'll see shortly why we asked her to be here. Thank you.
That's a lot of pressure.